figure it out, Jim. Hey, well, you're actually early. No, I wasn't anticipating you coming at this time. There was a guy that was supposed to be here this morning to pick up a truck that I drug out of the bushes. So it's right smack dab in our way, of course. But you can go ahead and take that first right and go around and then stop before the kind of track goes back to where your stuff is. And we'll have to push that truck forward, but it rolls and steers and everything, so.
Yeah, I'll just do like I did last time when you stopped.
Yes.
Got it.
How you doing? Right on. Might need a little strappage. Well, I don't need all of that. I may not need all of that. What's your flavor today, Jim?
My flavor?
Yeah, what are you hauling home today?
Well, I was gonna take the Dart, I guess.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, I had a couple thoughts on that. That thing's really hard to move.
Is it?
And it was in the bushes up ahead of where it's at. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
What's new? Anything?
Just the Trans Am down there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think.
Oh, the blue one, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie's in love with it.
Oh, really?
I might have
She wants it.
I might have to
Yeah.
throw her a bone, you know.
Never know, right?
There. But anyways, it was in the bushes right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I pulled it out, all I did is I hooked up under the valance and pulled it straight back. But it's really hard to move. Now, I did just move my CUDA out.
I saw the Cudas.
There was one of the wheels off the CUDA was in the back of this.
Okay. Yeah.
And I put it back on because I had it just sitting on a like a mobile home wheel, so it wasn't even bolted on. It was just keeping it off of the ground.
Right on. Did you get the hood up?
No.
Oh, it looks like it's popped.
No.
Okay.
I'd like to though.
Well,
I'd like to.
I mean, I see an exhaust on this side, which is kind of weird. It should be on the other side.
Yeah?
So it might have dual exhaust. Typically, you don't see a pipe on that side, correct?
Well, I don't know. See, I'm not a Dodgeologist.
Well, no,
I'm not.
That's just common.
Oh, come on. You telling me I haven't got any common sense?
Common car.
Is that what you're saying?
That's common car stuff.
You know that trunk or this, I realize it's kind of caved in a little bit,
Yeah.
but it looks pretty solid. And that's the lowest point of the trunk. So
Yeah.
you might be in decent shape there.
Does it have keys?
Oh, no.
No keys.
What?
No.
Keys? You want me to start it up and drive it home for you?
Unlock the trunk.
No, I know what you're saying. Well, I am good at drilling them out without damaging the trunk.
Are you?
I am.
I bet you are. You've probably done a couple.
Well, see, now I feel bad.
Do you?
No, I never did that to other people's vehicles.
No, of course not.
I didn't. I really didn't. I've done it to a lot of mine though, just because I drive junk.
Right.
Well, I did most of my life. It took me a while to figure out. Daily driver, just have a good one that's not all jacked up.
Yeah. So maybe the back seat will come out.
It probably would.
Get to it that way, maybe.
Well, I don't know if you have to pull the back seat out. I think you could sneak through the top there. Yeah.
There might be enough room.
Oh, this is the one I couldn't. I never did anything with this car. I got it. I brought it home, set it somewhere, and basically it has followed me around for almost 10 years.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I got Jamie and I, when we first got together, I need to make that video. We did a video of this property that was closing down. It was in Aurora, and it was called Ray's, and he had like hundreds of cars in the woods, and he died, and his wife wanted to clear the property off and sell it. So Jamie and I went over there, bought a moving van that they couldn't get running, and I got it running. It was blocking their main road. They tried to take the thing back from me. And anyways, long story short, we had the moving van bought in the middle of the junkyard. I'm like, hey, you want to sell parts? Because I know which parts to get. And they're smashing them literally while we're doing this. Yeah, sure. So they're like, yeah, go ahead. We'll charge you by the pound. So I amassed all these parts, rare parts and everything, had them all piled around the thing. And they went through and cherry picked. It's just a long, bad story. But this was one of the cars that I bought. I bought about 6 cars. And I brought it home, basically put it in the bushes, and it has followed me around for 10 years. And that's a few of these, like the Cuda over there. If it's followed me around for 10 years, I need to put it in the hands of somebody who'll show it some love, right? Yeah. So, but no, I've never had the hood pop. Jim was asking me what happened to the Trans Am right here, and I was telling him if he really wants to get the hood open on his Dart, I'm his Huckleberry. I've never even opened the door on the driver's side, and I don't think you can get the passenger one either. But there's no reason we can't play with that. I mean, it's not raining. It's Saturday, you know. We can get the hood open and get this door open. I'm not afeared. I think it's locked. Yeah, but I bought 2 of them. One was a blue B5 blue Dart Swinger, 2-door. Okay. Same body style, so I don't know exactly what year it is. Like 70, 71-ish, maybe? That's what I was gonna say, yeah. Okay. But the B5 blue one was just a shell, but super solid and super straight. I mean, just beautiful. The door panels, B5 interior too, the rear seat and everything. And my plan was, well, I can definitely take both of those and build one nice Dart, you know. Right. And then so this one was sitting right over there where that indentation is in the bushes. And then the B5 blue one, see that convertible over there? It was sitting just to the left of that convertible, and a tree fell. Oh, and the tree was back here, and it landed like right here. Oh, no. And all the way down the car, and it folded the roof down to seat level.
Believe it or not, there's a Dart in there. That was like one of my favorite cars. But Dart versus tree. Here's the other one. You can barely see him in there, but he is in there. There's some blue.
All right, so we got the high performance 1970 Dodge Dart Survivor, kind of. It's a survivor car, kind of. Well, parts of it survived. Jamie's amazed that the antenna's still in great shape. Original, factory correct, new old stock that's been out in the woods radio antenna for a Dodge Dart.
Me away, because these windows were, and it
Yeah, you can see where the tree landed right in the middle, and it basically folded the roof in and spared the doors. It's perfectly straight. Well, they got it. This one's got a ding in it.
Was it missing a corner on the other side?
Yes, it was. And this is a legit B5 blue, white on, and you know, the back seat was beautiful in this. Well, it still kind of is. It's got a couple of mushrooms growing on it, but the back seat's nice on this. So B5 white vinyl top, B5 blue interior, or bright blue interior, I guess. I'll let the Mopar guys be the expert on that. I'm not a Moparologist, but
a real metal card. The passengers, they could have probably survived that.
yeah, having a tree falling, they might have got ahead of me, but
Yeah.
oh, it's got both the blue visors too. Anyway, so Jamie and I took time out of our Sunday to come out here and dig that B5 blue 1970 Dodge Dart Swinger out of the bushes and the tree that fell on it, because I've been trying to sell these cars for a while. I'm trying to sell a lot of my cars to fund my shop and make people happy and clean up the property. Yeah, Jamie did want this. She used to love her. I'm trying to clean up out here. I don't need to have everything in the world, and I just hate to scrap cars that I know people are looking for. Matter of fact, Jamie, we've never scrapped a car since the whole time we've been together, right?
No, and I wish you would get rid of that Ranchero.
Oh, there's a Ranchero in the bushes. It might be the first victim to the scrapping. But before we do that, we will pull it out of the bushes. But people need parts for those, honey. So we'll pull it out of the bushes, and we're going to start doing that. Pulling them out of the bushes, getting them to someone that wants them. And look, the roof went like this on the sides, like that. Yeah. And the wing windows were still sitting straight up. So the roof pulled away from the wing windows. Didn't damage the doors or anything. A guy wanted it. He needed quarter panels and stuff. So that was the end of my Dart dreams. And Jamie loved that car too. Yeah, it was a shell. I'm like, we got one out there that's pretty much complete. You know, why do you like shell? Just, I don't know. I said, it's the color. Because it was my favorite color. Like that Trans Am over there. Yeah. Geez, I'm just talking your ear off, aren't I? Well, you know, I was stuck this morning because it's Saturday. Jamie's been acting tired the last few days, you know, and she's got to sleep in today. So
you leave her alone.
I did leave her alone. I left her completely alone till 11 o'clock. And then I was like, honey, I'm sorry. I got to get in there to get my clothes, you know. They're not going to like my jammies out there. Yeah. Starting to have a little wiggle room out here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I really want to get this place cleaned up this year. Just get everything mowed down and everything lined up, you know, instead of scattered all over. It's been a rough 5 years, Jim. It wasn't easy. But I feel like I've got my second breath, you know what I mean?
It stinks when you have to get uprooted like that. You have to move.
It does, but it was such a blessing. I mean, this is ours. I mean, I still can't believe it. I still have to, most people look around, see a junkyard. I see what it'll look like when it's finished, you know? And I just so at peace out here, you know?
Yeah, sure.
It's different when you're leasing someone else's property. You never feel like you can do what you want. Out here, I feel like I can do anything, as you know, as long as it's not illegal, you know?
Yeah, you can.
So you're going to send me updates? Everyone says they're going to give me updates.
I will.
They don't. No, he won't. No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
They never send me updates. It's like the guy that drags it out of the bushes originally, they don't want to talk about him because when they get done with it, it's their baby. I kind of do understand. It's like you don't want to give any glory to old Rick for saving it, right? Because they're doing all the work and fixing it up. So I do kind of get it, but just, you know, send a picture. It's like with my little children's. I'm adopting them out, and then I don't know how the new parents are treating them.
The truck I took home, I found an old insurance card in it.
Yeah.
And I looked the guy up.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you I bought it in town.
Yeah.
I got accosted. I was
Is he alive?
I don't know.
He was 80 at the time.
Seems to me like they sold it because he was having some health problems.
Right. I'm just wondering if we can't get him to sign the title.
Well, I remember one thing on that truck. That I told them I was going to pay them more money if they brought me the title. And they were looking for it. They had a lot of stuff going on with him, so I don't know. You know, when somebody... I get trucks and cars in that situation, and you don't really want to pester them too much, you know what I mean? But I believe that I have a video of them bringing it over, and Jamie went with me and got it, and it was right in town. So it's totally legitimate, and their dad was the owner.
Yeah. His name, I can't think of his name.
I never met him.
Yeah.
The children, his kids, his daughter, I believe, sold me the truck.
Oh, okay.
They just needed it off their property.
Sure, yeah. But I was thinking if it wasn't a huge pain in the butt, maybe I could contact him and say, you know, I own your truck now, and I'd like to see if maybe getting it titled. It's just all they have to do is print their name, driver's license number, date of birth, and a phone number, and then they're done.
I would think that if you had all of that ready to go when you went over there,
sure.
I would just say, hey, I'm trying to get a title for this truck. I bought it from Rick, and I need you to just sign right here. So have everything filled in on the truck, and have my phone number handy and saying you can call Rick. You know, he sold it to me.
We'll see what happens with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this one. And I didn't say anything about this in the ad because I didn't want to make false promises to anyone, but I may have the title for this car.
Really?
I believe it's the reason that I got it, because remember I told you I had the blue B5 blue Swinger?
Yes.
Well, this one I believe had a title, but I had it sitting on my desk when we got uprooted from our old farm, and everything just went into boxes. Yeah. So the problem is, if I have it, it's in a 50-foot storage container where everything from our house went. So depending on how fast you are, because it's not like it's lost forever. Yeah. I'm trying to get us an alternate place to live, which would empty out that container. Sure. So
this car, I think, I'm gonna probably, I think I'm gonna keep this car and work on it. You know what I mean?
I think it's a solid base. It's a solid base. Plus, I see these now going down the road, and they're just cooler than heck. It's like Dodge's version of a Camaro and Mustang. You know?
20 grand.
Yeah.
And that's not a.
And you can get all the scoops and all the wing and everything for it. Yeah. All right, I got to go under that. Where did I go? Oh, there's where I went. Easy peasy. All right. It's crazy how good my back feels right now. Yeah, when I first injured it, no, it never felt good. And then I left that going. That's gonna be a long, pointless video right there, but there's good stuff in it. Yeah, and then I noticed in the morning, I mean, I walk around just like normal, you know, and feel good. But then like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it'd start getting a little sore. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was done in the beginning. And now it's almost noon, and my back feels really good. That's awesome. Yeah, that means I'm healing, because I was worried about that. I don't have room in my life plan to be disabled
Yeah,
right now.
Exactly.
Homie's still got.
I'm in the same boat.
Mama's gonna want a house one day, you know. And the chair's not an option. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do it just like I did the Cuda. I was trying to avoid getting the muddy water on the strap. So I'm gonna put my bucket up and put it where it's just like a foot above this, so we can cinch it down real tight.
Okay.
And then I don't have to lift it crazy high.
Yeah, right. Foot or so. Jim discovered that the Dart was a 6-cylinder. I forgot to even look under there when we picked it up.
The question,
It looks like it.
the big question, will it remain a 6-cylinder? Will it remain an automatic?
Yes.
I kind of like the cars. I know it's got issues, and I've already sold it, so I'm not trying to sell it to you again.
Yeah.
But to me, it seems like that car has integrity,
Yeah.
you know, because all the
Absolutely.
stuff's there on the dash. I think it's got the original AM radio in it, doesn't it?
I think it does, yeah.
And the seats, you know.
I mean, it's pretty complete,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it was worth dragging around.
It's got the radio.
Yeah, I just like the way all the switches and doodads and everything. You know what, though? I think somebody stole the center cap off of that steering wheel.
Really?
I really do. For some reason, I just seemed to... Either that or it was the only thing missing and that stuck out in my mind. But it just seems to me... I'm going to go back to the footage, the CTR archives and the vault, and look when I bought it and see if it has that. But I don't think I've had a real big problem with people pilfering out here. Found it.
You find it?
Yeah, I was hiding on a car, a Corvette. It's fine. Ooh. I can go get you a D-ring, buddy. No, not a problem.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yep.
You never know.
You never know. That'll work.
Yeah.
Hello. We might have to lift that front end up as you go up. Just for the ramps.
Catching on that.
Or we can put some lumber under the wheel.
You gotta pop that cable.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Oh, the cable's catching?
Right there. That. Yeah, you might be able to just kick it. Maybe. Maybe.
All right.
This is our.
Okay.
There we go. Let's try that.
Oh, the little haspy thing, or bunchy collector thing. Ooh, that's why I put the. That's why I had the hook not down. Oh, wait. Maybe we should put a board there or something.
I got a little 2x4.
Okay.
That might help it.
Yep. Just give me a little slack. A little more. That's good. Hey! We'll just let that ride. Okay, now if you hold it right there, I'll go give her a little nudge from the other side.
Might be able to just back the trailer and just skew it a little bit.
I think I can give it a little nudge pretty easy without messing anything up.
Grab it by the wheel.
Yeah, right by the center of the wheel,
Okay.
with the corner of the bucket. How we doing? Need a little more, maybe? Get it over that way a little more? Oh, you might be all right. You're good on this side, plenty good.
When the tire gets to the rim at the bottom, the whole car kind of shifts over.
Why don't I push it over just a little more for you, all right?
Well, I'm worried about this right here up front. Maybe if you push on a little bit, I'll just work it forward.
I don't think so. No. Oh, well, it's going up now.
See, now it's going up.
All right, go ahead.
It should go to the driver's side.
Go ahead, I'll use the Herculean loading method. All right, well.
I think I'm good.
Bill McDart. Show her some love, Jim.
Oh, I will.
But it was that color. It was this color right here.
Yeah, kind of that lime.
Yeah. I don't know, it's got good interest. I mean, look at this. You don't see that very often,
Yeah, right.
you know?
Yeah, just that back quarter panel.
Yeah, the back quarter panel over there.
I need to look at that trailer. Can I tow that trailer? No.
It needs a tire, but
Does it?
it seems to me like I just aired up the one that was on it to bring it over here. Yeah. We can go look at it.
I was thinking if I could tow it, that would be great, but...
Well, you going to tow it right down to the dump?
Yeah, to the dump and then to my house.
Yeah. I think that bed's actually pretty decent. Of course, I haven't seen the bottom because I got the same deal you got on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take that out of here. But he's bringing all the goodies with it. Well, I'll drag it up front too.
If I drive fast, maybe I'll lose half of that stuff on the way home.
That's not very nice, Jim. Boy, look at the clearage.
I know, look at
I'm getting the clearage. I'm gonna mow all this down, line them up, but this time I'm gonna leave room where I got a new riding lawnmower. I ponied up, and I'm gonna leave room where that baby can go in between everything. You know what I mean?
cars. And
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards.
Well,
Ooh.
hold on. We don't have to make this totally impossible for you. Well, that couch makes a good front cover.
Burn that.
Yeah. All right, I'll throw that on my burn pile.
It's got a 2-inch ball set.
It's got a little cranky jacky thing.
Damn.
Cranky
That's
jack.
like downtown, man.
That bed's pretty straight.
It is, isn't it?
I got it for the tailgate. That was the only reason I wanted it. That tailgate's pretty darn nice.
Oh yeah, that's that Dodge color.
That was the whole reason I got it, though. I didn't need the bed, but the bed's nice.
Yeah,
All right, I'll get those cushions on the couch off of there
anything that can burn, grab
and
it.
burn it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take my bucket and after I get the couch and stuff off? I'll try to make it a little more decent for you.
Cruisable.
Yes. And then I got the Roadapple out for you.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Now you're gonna want that hood, right? That looks great, doesn't it?
We drove that like that.
Awesome looking.
That truck drove over to this property just like that. No doors and that hood.
That hood you could sell. Maybe.
I don't know. Would I have put a good hood on that? There's still a lot of good bones on this truck, Jim. I do. Yes, I do.
I wonder what year it is.
Power steering, 3-speed. There's the tag. 70.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the same year as the other blue one.
Well, imagine that.
Huh.
Nothing wrong with that. The front of the bed is rotted out on this one. But I think that's the only thing, and I think it's from the chicken poo.
Yeah, the cab's good. Cab looks nice.
Yeah.
Usually they go way down there in the corner.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a half ton.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, hecky darn.
I'll keep this.
Now what are you going to do?
I'll keep it. It's a half ton.
I'll clean out the bed for you.
Actually, we could probably put some of that junk in here.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a dump room. I have at my house there. That's where I run my printing company from.
Mm-hmm.
Got a big shop and stuff, and I have a 30-yard dump that they come and get.
Oh, you've got to.
They get it every other week, so
Yeah.
I got room. I got room. You're gonna want those fence posts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you bought that trailer for the tailgate for
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yes.
There's a battery. That's worth money. Right there.
Yeah. I got a big pile of them. I need to go through them because I know for a fact that I've just set batteries somewhere before just to get them out of the way.
Right.
So that I've probably got like 3 or 4 good batteries that are sitting just like that.
Are the doors? No.
No, everything that's missing off of it got shipped overseas.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole, like the front clip and
The whole front clip, the doors, the tailgate, the trim,
over to Europe?
the Netherlands.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, those guys are, yeah.
Yeah, they like our stuff.
They love our stuff.
Yeah. And I believe the tires will air up on this.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure they will.
Okay. Hell, I might just drive it home.
And it's a roller. You know what?
Probably make it, huh?
Yeah, I believe it would. I mean, the clutch will slip a little bit, but it'll get there. And the steering, power steering was leaking. That's why Jamie stopped using it. She loves this thing.
It's got 360 in it.
Oh, 360 and a 3-speed.
Right? Yeah, it's got 360.
Now you're even happier.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's awesome, man.
That's good.
There's my V8 right there.
Well, you don't know how much stuff I was going to put this drivetrain in. I was like, I was going to put it in that panel truck.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Elmer Ford?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that seat I've been supposed to took out of there
You're going to take it out.
a year ago. Yeah, I was supposed to take it out a year ago and put it in Grumpy.
It's getting there. It's about ready to start
I know.
falling apart.
I'll clean it up and put a cover on it. But I'll get this all cleaned out for you. When are you coming back?
When you want me to, when you're ready for me. You just let me know.
Can you come sometime this week and get one?
Yeah.
All right.
Over this week.
I'm
You're
today.
kinda liking it, huh? You're liking
I am, because I really want to get this cleaned up, Jim. I really do. I think if this was all mowed and say my trucks were all in just one spot like that
Get some goats.
and just like, yes.
Get some goats.
Yes.
In here. Really.
Yeah, I
My
agree.
neighbor has 3 goats.
And they live amongst the trucks.
Dude, they
Just put a
keep
fence around the
I have
trucks.
7 acres.
Yeah?
And these 3 goats take care of my 7 acres and her 9 acres.
Okay, but do you have them in just a big area that's theirs, or
They're fenced. It's fenced in with barbed wire fence. You know.
just barbed wire
Yeah,
fence?
just a barbed wire. It's got field wire on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
2 strands of barbed wire on top.
I'm gonna-
Otherwise, they'll wander on you.
Will they tear stuff apart though, the cars?
They'll get on them. They love climbing on them.
They'll mess them up, won't they?
Well, how about lambs?
Lambs?
Yeah, they're a lot mellower.
Yeah,
Easier to
I like
contain.
lamb too.
Oh, I love lamb. Leg of lamb, baby.
Oh yeah.
Lambs.
Lambs.
They're just as effective. They'll keep everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's because I want some kind of critter that I can make a little house that takes up about the size of a truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You live there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Like I did with my chickens. Did I show you my Cluck-N-Truck?
No.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're going deep.
Deep up into the classic truck ranch. Look, Cluck-N-Truck. Look how I got it set up. So I got end caps on those that I can pull off and clean out their waters. And the nozzle on the hose right behind you fits right in here. So I pull this cap off. Heck, I'll just take care of them. I haven't done them today. And then I got my scoop. I don't even have to muss and fuss with them. So here's your food. They don't need any right now. I just fed them last night. But yeah, I just hit that and then
They can come out through here.
yeah. Yeah, they go, there's a tunnel goes under. It's all sealed too. So and I got a little slider gate I can put in there. And then they come over here. Open that door, but do it quick before they come get you. We grab those eggs. Look at that. It's an automatic egg machine. They come out there and then,
Man, this is awesome.
yeah. Cluck-N-Truck.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
That's too cool. And you got your eggs.
Yeah. They need more space. I'm going to annex them. What I'm going to do is, so one of the greenhouses is going right there on the other side of that fence, and then I'll just extend. That's my John Wayne fencing I made out of vineyard posts. We'll make that go around the greenhouse, and then I'm going to get a culvert to go from there under the fence and put them a big one of those movable pens.
Yeah.
So I'll let them out in the morning. They'll go in the pen. I'll move it. Yeah.
Too cool. I love it.
I gotta drop these eggs off. Jamie Lynn! Look at the stream, Jim. So this stream flows diagonally. It divides the property in half. That's
Okay.
2 lots. This is 1 lot,
Yeah.
and then there's more back there. So this stream goes diagonally to the Malala River, and it dumps into the Malala River on the property at the northwest corner. So this goes back 25. So this goes back to the river, and then on the other side of the river there's a hunk of it. So the swim hole down there is totally private.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, she might be right. There might be gold in there.
I keep telling her the property is the gold.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we can go that way if you want.
What's that?
This, I restored that. You can't tell anymore. The wheels are all rusting. Believe it or not, those are brand new tires. I restored that in 2009, and I found it. It was just decrepit, and like it's kind of getting now.
Just a compressor, huh?
It's a compressor that was used by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to build Bonneville Dam.
Oh, really?
And
It's historic.
so it's got the
Oh, yeah.
the date 1941 and stuff. There's a little thing that goes right here, and a friend of mine stuck his finger in there, and there was a curled up piece of paper in it, and it was the license from Multnomah County to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers at Bonneville Dam to use this equipment to build the dam. So I took it every nut and bolt apart, and this is just an engine that I put on to run it.
Sure.
But I have the original hand crank
Start, yeah.
big old Briggs and Stratton, and it took me forever to make that thing run. But I got a 60-second video. It's when I first started making videos of it running.
Yeah.
And you can idle it down where this thing, it just makes the weirdest noise through this. And we call it Wheezy because it sounds like it's wheezing. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a...
I spent way too much time on that. I just have a soft spot for old equipment, especially if it did something, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
This is from back when America was, you know?
Yeah, right. Too cool.
Not that it isn't anymore, but you know what I mean. Like, we took a lot of pride in our country and the things we made. And here's my unicorn bed. It's just a fleet side bed, but I could never find one that has all the factory stainless steel on it. And it's perfect. So what do? I bring it out here and set it under a nice tree to get squashed. We used that on our wedding. We used it for a table for food and stuff.
Yeah, right.
We had the band up there on those trucks, and then all the tables set out here. I got to make the wedding video. And then we got married over there overlooking the beaver pond.
Cool. Fun stuff.
I got 4 more rigs I'm listing today. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get my building up this year really bad.
A little shorty.
Yeah, but I got that 4-wheel drive one over there, so I'm okay. Yeah. I have a weird logic that I use.
I got one. I got to keep one.
Yeah, I got to keep one. The tree made the decision for me on this one when it squashed my B5 Blue Dart.
Absolutely.
That don't need to be open.
Okay, I'm going to strap it down.
All right. Yeah, quit lollygagging, Jim. All right, so what's next? The Roadapple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
You need a hand?
I got her.
That's good, because I don't like strapping down other people's loads.
Know, right? That's a good policy. You never know.
Saves a lot of hard feelings if something bad goes. And some harsh words, maybe. Yeah, I don't think you got to worry about that rolling.
I know, it's not going anywhere, for sure. Over this side. So you're going to list a couple more?
Yeah, 4 more today. I don't know. I've been feeling like it's time, you know? This stuff's just rusting out here.
There's a right time for everything. You know how that goes.
Yeah, and my vision for classic truck rescue is not accumulating as many trucks as I possibly can.
Right.
You know,
that was the mindset.
Yeah.
Before, and it's different now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to build cool trucks, you know, and I need a shop to do that.
That's how I am too. I mean, I buy and sell, but I, you know,
You got to throw yourself a bone once in a while. You know what the problem is, though? Every time I get done building something, someone offers me ridiculous money, and I'm like, oh man, I think all the bills I could pay and everything.
Oh, right.
Oh, I guess I don't have that anymore.
I know. But I would like to, you know, a project like this would be great.
Yeah.
You know, just take a year and have fun with it. All right.
Are you going to get it running with the 6-cylinder first? You know those slant 6s, don't throw that away. There might be a guy,
Yeah, they're good motor.
Yes, very good. Legendary.
Yeah. The Dart body style before this one,
yeah,
a little bit rounder, 60.
I had a 68.
68 had the
69,
kind of
I believe, was the same.
Kind of a pointier headlight on it.
I thought it was more of a flattish grill.
Yeah.
You know, the grill wasn't recessed. It came out more.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I had one I put in.
I was gonna say I took my driver's test on that. In that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I had one. It had a slant 6 in it. I pulled it out. I put in a 318 with 340 heads. And that car would burn them off until you took your foot off. It was so fun.
Well,
so fun.
Light,
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go home.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. I'll be in touch. Okay.
Okay. So I'll get that. I'll get the Roadapple cleaned out.
Okay.
And get that.
Home.
You want me to put the other seat in there? It's not the same year model.
You can throw it in the back.
Okay.
Just throw it in the back.
All right. The upholstery's real nice on the other seat. It's just got a soft spot in the driver's side.
They all do.
Jamie she has special needs. I had one truck, I'm not kidding you, I found a rock, a piece of pit rock that I used out here. It was about that size and about that thick, and I wired it to the clutch pedal on one of my trucks. That was the only way she could drive it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'll follow you down and let you out. Good seeing you again, Jim.